are so beautiful. Keep showing up regardless of... We hit 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I already posted a makeup recommendation. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty if you're new here, and we're starting the vlog off in the car because I am headed to get a hydrafacial with my favorite esthetician, my sister-in-law. I did a run this morning and I was like, I couldn't decide whether I wanted to vlog for YouTube or TikTok, and I ultimately decided to vlog it for TikTok. I had such a great run. It was 3 miles and it was my first run since, I don't know when, maybe I'll put here when the last time I ran was, but it was so good. I literally felt the music in my body. And anyways, ran, had breakfast, quickly got ready, didn't do any makeup obviously because I'm about to get a facial, and now I'm heading out. And then when I come back, I do have some work to do. I have a lot of editing I actually need to do, so it shouldn't take too long. Anyways, I wanted to bring you guys along. I think I am gonna also try to vlog for TikTok, but I need to skedaddle. I just made it right on time. I'm gonna go ahead and head in. Got my little sunglasses. For some reason, I always end up wearing a slick back bun when I'm gonna get a hydrafacial, and that's like not the ideal method. I just got out and you guys, my skin looks so clear and glowy and I feel so relaxed. I wish I could just take a nap, but I do have to drive home. I'm gonna get some gas first and then I might stop at Nook for a matcha, but I don't know. I usually don't like to buy myself coffee or matcha during the weekdays, so we'll see what I end up deciding. Ended up getting a little drink. I got a coffee. So this is the cold brew Nook's Way. My friend got this once. Well, this is like my friend's go-to drink from there. But one time we were together and she got it and it was so delicious. But I prefer my drinks with almond milk. And so normally this comes, it's like cold brew, hazelnut syrup, and oat milk. And I asked them if they could do it with almond milk and they did. And then I did it half sweet. So good. It's really tasty. And I just decided, I was like, instead of a matcha, I'm gonna get a coffee, because I normally do have a coffee around this time. It's like, oh crap, it's 12. Oh man, it is 12. Okay, I thought it was like 11:30, but I normally have a coffee around 11:30, 12. And then there's a House of Intuition there, and every time I come, it's closed. And you guys know, well actually I don't know if you guys know, but I'm really into stuff like that. Like, I have a couple crystals. I almost got a candle for the new moon, and I feel like I should have. I just knew I probably wasn't going to have it lit for the full... I was going to be too scared to have it lit for 3 full days, 3 to 5 full days. So I did get some new crystals. I got smoky quartz, and then I also got... I don't know how to pronounce this one, but... pink chalcedony? I don't know if that's how you say it. The description of it really resonated with me. It said, the empathetic qualities of pink chalcedony inspire compassion and love for others. It inspires you to put more loving and heart-centered energies out into the world, helping to counteract negativity. With this crystal nearby, love is easily spread, and you'll notice that those you come across also want to share more loving energies within the world. And that was just something that, like I said, really resonated with me and spoke to me. So I grabbed one of these, and then the smoky quartz is supposed to be a good stone for Virgo risings. It's supposed to be very grounding. I sometimes, like, when I go searching for stones, I'll either see like what description resonates with me, or I'll like look up like best stones for Leo suns, Leo moons, Virgo risings. And smoky quartz is supposed to promote clarity of thought and relieve tension, which can be helpful for like stress and anxiety. Really, I have pretty bad anxiety that has its moments, it ebbs and flows, and lately it has been on the worst side. Someone just walked by me. But yeah, I am now gonna go ahead and head back home, And probably the second I get home, I'm gonna have to whip up some lunch, but I've got food. I actually meal prepped chicken and steak this week. My period is coming in the next couple of days. It always comes with the new moon. Like, I think the last couple of months it's been on it started the exact day of the new moon. And the new moon is on Saturday, the 29th, so it'll probably be here Friday or Saturday. And so I like to eat steak around my period. So I'll probably have some steak for lunch because I think my mom and I are gonna have takeout for dinner. And takeout for dinner usually means Chick-fil-A, as you guys know. Here is lunch. Surprisingly, no rice today because I had like half a serving of sweet potatoes and half a serving of regular potatoes that I wanted to clean out of the fridge. So I have that with some broccoli that I just microwaved and then some steak pieces. They're the extra lean stew meat from Trader Joe's. This is what I've been up to for the last couple of hours. Just editing. And I didn't think to take out my camera. And bore you guys with it. Oh no! Wait, what the? That girl. Guys, I was about to just show you my dinner. I'm about to eat in bed, yes, very much so. But I just saw that we hit 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I really want to cry because I just feel so incredibly grateful for you guys. I feel like YouTube has really become my safe space. I love TikTok, I love Instagram, I love posting on both of those platforms, and TikTok will always hold a very special place in my heart because it's where I like really first gave it my all, and it is my biggest platform. But I feel like I put so much time and energy and heart into my YouTube videos, and I always wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was like 10 or 11 watching the OG YouTubers. And so even though 5,000 is small potatoes for now, I know that it is just the first milestone of many, and numbers are just numbers, but I think it's more so like what it symbolizes for me. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here, whether you followed me originally for my law school content, and if you've stuck around even though I'm no longer in law school, I really appreciate that. And I know that number may go back down to 4999, but this is, I don't know, just really exciting, and just thank you. And I also got this tank top. It's like a racerback, and then just some oil-free Neutrogena. They're the oil-free cleansing wipes by. It's really not that interesting. Okay, oh, and I need to show you guys my new lamp, but we will talk about that later. But I got a grilled chicken sandwich because they're not doing the spicy grilled anymore, so just a regular grilled chicken sandwich, side kale salad. Oh, I need to grab a Texas Pete. Honey roasted barbecue, and I'll have a Texas Pete and a Diet Dr. Pepper, and that is my dinner. Oh wait, let's talk about the lamp before I eat. So, here she is. I'll give you a better view with all the food, but here she is. I got it from H&M Home, and I'll show you what kind of like my inspo was looking like, and this felt pretty perfect. I do need to move that frame now though, because that's not cool. So I'll probably move this, I don't know, maybe I'll move it over here. What I wanted to do was add a frame here, but now that that's conflicting, I might move the frame over there and add the shelf up there. That way it all kind of goes. Let me know what you think. But I do really like the lamp. At first I wasn't digging it, but it's growing on me. The one thing I hate is the cord, and it's a black cord, so you can kind of hide it like that. But if I want to turn it on and off, I need to go back there. So, and then now, since I have my hatch plugged in and my lamp, I can't plug my phone in next to my bed. But we'll figure it out. And I'm gonna put on a movie because I haven't watched a movie all week. I've been catching up on Severance. So I finished Severance. The finale aired last week and I watched it yesterday. I had it spoiled for me on TikTok. So like I knew exactly what was gonna happen and then I wasn't happy with what happened. I've also been watching White Lotus. So if you've been watching either of those, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on them. White Lotus, like, what is going on? You know what I mean? What is going on out there? I feel like watching a film. A film. And not really like a movie. That's what I'm talking about. I've been up since 5:30. It's 5:45. I normally journal like after I brush my teeth, get changed, and have my coffee, but I'm gonna journal right now. It is 1:40 and I have literally been working in my bed all day. I did take a break to make an iced coffee at one point, but I just like could not be bothered to go to my desk, could not be bothered to put on any makeup today. I still haven't even scrunched out the crunch, but I have been locked in. I will say that. I finished the YouTube video, I finished editing it, wrote the description, made the thumbnail, uploaded it. It's scheduled to post tomorrow, and then I had a lot of editing to do for a brand partnership. It's with the same, it's like 2 with the same brand, and there were a lot of deliverables, and so I was doing a second round of edits on content for those campaigns, and so there was a lot of editing to do for that. I was just like, did I send the right things? And then I sent that through. I was responding to a couple of other emails, and then I was like just thinking, I was like, I haven't had any freelance work this week. I did have a very busy week in terms of like the content creation side of things, especially with this one upcoming brand partnership that I've been working on today and a couple of others. So I have been busy with that, but I would say it was a relatively chill week. So I wasn't balancing 2 jobs, and I was just kind of like, dang, like I haven't had any work on the freelance side of things this week, which I knew was probably going to be the case. And then I was like, oh, I still have, like I haven't sent an invoice for old work that I had done. And I was like, I should send that. So I did that, sent it through, and the second I sent it through from someone else, I got some freelance work to do. So I need to get started on that script coverage. I need to email him back to let him know, yes, I can take it on. And then I need to start reading that script. I feel like I can get it done by tomorrow, end of day, because like I said, it's only 1:45 right now. I'll probably take a break to have lunch, read the script, and then tomorrow I'll do the actual coverage. Anyways, I've just been in not a lazy mood, because I don't want to say that because I've not been lazy, right? But I've been in a funky mood. Like, I'm gonna blame the weather because it's been so gloomy. So gloomy. It's Friday morning. It's actually only 8:30, but I have a busy work day ahead of me, which is not my favorite thing in the world because it is Friday and I love it when I can have a little bit more of a relaxed Friday heading into the weekend, but that is okay. I do also love being on my grind. So I wanted to walk you guys through the agenda while I do some quick makeup for the day. The main thing that I need to get done today is script coverage. So I think I mentioned it to you guys yesterday that I got a script sent to me. And so yesterday, I know I had said that I was gonna be working on that, but what I decided to do was instead film a video so that way I didn't have to really worry about filming anything today. So that way I could just focus on working on the script coverage today. So that is the main thing. I read a little bit of it, but I need to finish reading it and then do the actual script coverage. I had said that I could have it done by tonight, so I'm totally good for that. I also have to send over a concept for an upcoming brand partnership, and that I actually need to get done first because I think the agency is on the East Coast and that's due today. And so I want to make sure I just have that sent off as early as possible. And then if time allows, which honestly time may not allow, but I really wanted to film either, well, ideally I wanted to film both, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't have time to film either. But one of the besties on TikTok asked me if I could do a skincare recommendations video for the Sephora sale. I already posted a makeup recommendation, what's in my Sephora sale cart, and then also a full face of my Sephora sale recommendations. So I'll link all of those in the description in case you're curious. But since someone asked, I do want to do a skincare one, and I do want to do a hair care one, but I think I'm gonna do that one next week. I want to film that when my hair is blown out. But so if time allows, I was planning to do skincare, body care, fragrance all together in one. So that, and then also I have been collecting, I'm gonna grab it to show you guys. I have been collecting my empties so I can do an empties video, and there were just 2 other products that are in my bathroom right now that I was waiting to finish up before I filmed that, and they are practically empty. It was a hair oil and also a face wash. So hopefully I'm able to film at least one of those videos today. And that's sort of why I'm even doing my makeup in the first place. That way my makeup is already done in case I do have, oh, I have something in my teeth. I just had breakfast. But in case I do have a little bit of time to film, my makeup is already done and I don't have to worry about, you know, doing my makeup before filming. I also really want to go on a run tomorrow, but I don't feel like going on a run alone, and I don't really have any friends that run, but I don't think that Matt will want to run. So I might ask him if he wants to bike while I run. But I think he's also had a really busy and hectic week at school, so I don't know if he's gonna want to wake up early. So either I'm gonna have to be brave and go on a run by myself, or I'll just run on the treadmill at home. We'll see. But I have been in my running mood, which is kind of surprising because my period is about to start. So I'm sipping on some raspberry leaf tea. But I honestly really do like running when I do have cramps because I feel like it makes them go away. I don't know. It's a little crazy to say. I remember when I was younger, my mom would always tell me that. She would tell me, like, when she had cramps when she was my age, like, I would just go on a run. And I was like, well, okay, so that's your problem. Like, I'm not doing that, but it actually does help. Any sort of movement, really. Sometimes a walk, but I feel like with a walk, there's too much time to think if you have cramps. And I'm not saying that I do that in place of, like, ibuprofen. I'm not afraid of a little ibuprofen. Anyways, what else can I tell you guys? Also, I would love to know how you guys are doing. Like, what's up? I'm wondering when I'm gonna post this. I'm hoping to have it up, like, not before April, but I was wanting to do a little bit of like an April reset. But I've been trying to think like, oh, can I put it in this video or should I put it in a separate video? But I would just love to know how you guys are doing, just checking in. We're a few weeks into spring. The weather's actually not that bad today. I thought it was gonna be really gloomy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup because my camera's dying. So I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later once I have actually started work. I should be set to get started at 9. It's 8:45 now. Guys, I forgot that I have therapy at 11. I just got, like, I always get this little questionnaire form sent to me. It's 10:40 and I've been working slowly. I've been kind of unproductive and dang it, I never have therapy on Fridays, and I think that when we had scheduled it, it was the only day she had available. Ugh. And it's like one of those weeks where if you're in therapy, you get me, like sometimes you feel like, oh, there's nothing to talk about. And I do always say, like, during those times, it's when, like, I don't know, the most profound thing will come up. But I really wish this wasn't interrupting my flow right now because I was really locking in. Man, ain't that just the way? I have been working away in here. I did have lunch at one point. It's 3:33. I just finished reading the script a little bit ago and I need to pump out the coverage. I usually like to have a little bit of a period to like decompress before writing the coverage, and I don't really have the time for that. And I'm probably not gonna have a chance to film what I wanted to today, which is totally fine. I feel kind of bummed out because I posted an ad this morning and ads usually don't do very well. And it just kind of like bums me out when it's the only video that I had posted for the day. And also I feel like my last few videos kind of like flopped. I feel like the algorithm was not on my side. I feel like the algorithm hasn't really been on my side unless I'm like talking about product recommendations, which I kind of resent. I obviously love like talking about products that I love, but that's not the only thing I like to talk about on TikTok. It is what it is. It's no biggie, but I feel like it's times like that where it's like you just have to keep showing up regardless of the views. And like views aren't everything. Maybe things aren't getting pushed out to your audience. Things aren't getting pushed out for whatever reason. Maybe the content quality is just not that good. So I try to be introspective during periods of like lower views and try and see like, well, what can I do to make better content rather than just feeling like, oh, it's the algorithm, even when it very well might be just the algorithm. Anyways, just some little afternoon thoughts. I did also have to send over some edits for a campaign, so I had to kind of like interrupt my script coverage at one point because that needed to be, it was requested today, but it needed to be like sent back basically right away. So I had to do that. A busier Friday than normal. Okay, I changed my mind because I am determined to do it all. So I have like my skincare and body care stuff right here. So I'm gonna try to quickly film this. I may not edit it and post it today, but at least it'll be filmed. A really nice lightweight moisturizer. Admirable combination. It's 9:30 and I am ready for bed. I'm really tired, you guys. I ended up finishing up the coverage on the later side and I had a random dinner. I made salmon and microwaved some broccoli, and then I randomly wanted a grapefruit, and then I had some sour candy for dessert. I just didn't feel like having rice again. It just didn't sound good to me because I had it for lunch and I didn't feel like waiting for potatoes to cook. I didn't feel like cutting them. I was just feeling blah. But it was good. And then I was watching an episode of The Studio, and honestly, I was just on TikTok. My friend and I were sending each other videos back and forth. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because, as you can tell, I am pretty tired. Matt and I are planning to go on a walk in the morning, but I also wanted to run tomorrow, but I'm gonna see how I feel in the morning. I definitely want to make sure that I get like a good night's sleep since it is the weekend. And also my cramps started today, so we'll see. I know what I said though about it making me feel better, so it might be better to just kind of like power through and run, even if it's just like 2 or 3 miles. Good morning. It is 6:40. 6:40? 6:40 on the dot. Wanted to run you guys through the running outfit of the day. This shirt is really old from Nordstrom, from their brand Zella. And then my Alphalate shorts. I love these for running because they do not budge. The only thing is like they don't have pockets or anything, but I'm running on the treadmill, so that doesn't really matter. Did I wear these for my marathon? Did I wear these for my half marathon? No, I didn't. But when I would run these, I would have my vest usually for longer runs, so the no pockets, it's fine. So this is the whole fit. Socks. And then my sports bra is the Lululemon Energy High Support Bra. Nothing moves. This is what the back looks like. Like, you can see nothing is going anywhere. I don't know if mine is too tight, but I literally feel like, but I honestly prefer that rather than having anything moving around while I'm running, even if I am just on the treadmill. Like, I want to be locked in, and I just feel right now in this outfit super like and aerodynamic. I had half the energy drink and I do feel it starting to hit already. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if I can go to the bathroom. I always like to make sure I go to the bathroom before I run. If you know, you know. Even if I am just on the treadmill at home, because I just don't want anything to interrupt. I'm gonna do a little bit of DOD and planning to take a quick shower after I run and then before Matt and I go on our walk, and then I'm probably gonna end up taking another shower this afternoon to wash and dry my hair. I just don't want to be like in my sweat on our walk, and I think we might grab coffee. He was like, it's fine, like we're just gonna be on a walk anyway, and I'm like, I don't, no. You guys, I just finished. I realized I didn't tell you how many I was gonna run. I did 4 miles. While I was running, I was thinking about going for 5, but I really had paced myself for 4, so I was like, let's not push it, because I was starting to pick up the pace in like the last half, and I was like, I'm gonna hit a wall. Like, I'm not gonna be able to continue this pace, and I'm gonna be annoyed if I slow down. So I cut it off at 4. I was a little bit more in my head today than I was during my last run. And literally when I feel like for me, I know some people like to think about things on their runs. I'm gonna turn this off in case it's noisy for you guys, but people like to think about things on their run. They like process and things like that. For me, a run is like to quiet the noise, silence my thoughts. And so there are times where like it is nice to think about things during a run, but usually I don't like to. I like to just be one with the music. I literally sing the entire time, not out loud, but I think it's like it comes out a little bit, but I'm mostly like mouthing along to the words, and like that probably takes some of my energy, but I just like to get into it and feel the music. And so sometimes when I feel thoughts start to creep in, or I find myself thinking about my day, or I literally go like this and I throw it out of my head while I'm running. And it actually helps because I feel like it's kind of like the somatic, like the psychosomatic, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna make a liquid IV and I think sit outside for a little bit. I probably shouldn't do that. It's probably cold outside, but I just want to feel some fresh air. And then I will rinse off, have some breakfast, and then probably just head out for my walk. I do have laundry to fold. I feel like I always have laundry to fold on Saturdays. One thing about me, I almost never fold my laundry the same day that I dry it, which is a bad habit, but I'm human. You guys, I feel so rejuvenated after the shower. Admittedly, like an everything shower really would have hit, but I still feel nice and fresh and clean. I honestly am feeling like I might not even want to wash my hair later today. I don't feel like dealing with my hair. It's gonna be a whole thing, and there's other things I'd rather spend my time doing today, so we'll see what I ultimately decide. But yes, I feel rejuvenated, clean, fresh. I had breakfast, I washed the dishes. I'm supposed to be ready at 9, which is in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna get changed. I didn't fold my laundry yet, but I had it in the dryer to like get the wrinkles out, and I just like laid everything out on the couch so that way when I come back later I can fold it. And my yoga pants were in there, so I got those out. I'm just gonna switch into, I'm wearing pajamas right now. PJ pants and then this old Florence and the Machine shirt. I got this in 2012. It's from when I went to see her. I went to see her with my mom at the Hollywood Bowl, and that was like such an unforgettable experience. I don't feel like tired. I feel pretty good and energized, but oh my gosh, a little lie down would really hit. But I'm excited to go on a walk. I think we're gonna go to a little coffee shop as well, and then on our walk I kind of want to stop by a farmer's market to see if there's any pretty flowers and like a juice or something, like literally fresh squeezed orange juice, something like that. My body could use that right now. Anyways, I'm gonna change. I'll show you guys what I end up wearing, but I promise it's not gonna be groundbreaking. Here's the outfit. Yoga pants, the Uniqlo quarter zip. I just threw on this little t-shirt under. And then I don't know if I'm gonna wear my A6 or my Cheetah Air Kukinis. Just like a little chunky shoe. And I think I'm gonna take my Uniqlo bag instead of my belt bag because I can fit my wallet in here. Got my little baby. And then I'm good to go. They are so beautiful and they just scream spring. Ranunculus are my favorite flower. I first like found out their name in high school and I just find them like they're so gorgeous. I think they look edible. This like golden yellow, it's not quite orange, it's like a very rich golden yellow. It was just so perfect. I couldn't decide which color and we both were like, these are just, they're so spring. That's that. I'm back home and I don't really feel like doing anything. I'm not gonna wash my hair. I've decided I'm not gonna do that. I have gotten almost 15,000 steps today, 14,408. So I'm gonna take it easy. We're gonna head out around 5 and we ordered takeout from Quarter Sheets, which is one of our favorite pizza places. He wanted to get me a slice of their princess cake to celebrate 5K. It's my favorite cake in the world. If you guys are in LA, do yourself a favor, go to Quarter Sheets, try the princess cake. We've eaten there several times before, but we also really like just getting takeout every once in a while. So we ordered a pepperoni pizza and we also got a bottle of orange wine, and we're gonna enjoy that tonight. And we're also gonna go to a bookstore because I wanna get a new book, just one. I try not to really buy books and I try to go to the library as much as I can, but there's several books that I've been wanting to read that my library just doesn't have. And I know that there's other methods, like I can use Libby and things like that, but I don't have a Kindle and I don't really feel like reading on my laptop, so every once in a while I'll let myself buy a book. And I think right now, speaking of buying things, I think that I am going to do a little bit of online shopping. I have been wanting to get underwear, like I don't know if that's TMI, from Negative Underwear. Some of their stuff looks so comfy, and at first I was like, one, it's been a while since I've gotten new underwear. I feel like for a lot of us it's something that just kind of like goes under the radar, like you don't really think about it, but I might actually go through my underwear drawer right now and get rid of what I'm like, I don't wear this, or like these are old, and also place an order. I just want to get a couple of things. I was thinking of getting some of their whipped chonies in like one of the like little bralettes. So we'll see. But I've been eyeing these for like several months and their stuff is on the pricier side. I don't really know why. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily sustainable. Let's see. Luxury quality. I don't know, you guys. But it's very nice and sleek. I also do like I have some things from Intimissimi, but yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep talking about underwear, but Negative, if you ever want to work together, I'm open to it. But I'll show you guys what I end up getting because they also have some comfy looking like lounge things, and I'm curious to try some of their like lounge items in their whipped material, in addition to like the chonies. So that's what I'm looking at. I feel like it's also like an alternative to Skims if you don't necessarily want to buy Skims for any reason that you might have. I've personally never tried Skims, and I'll leave it at that, but that's why I've been curious. Like there are some things from Skims that have like caught my eye, like the boyfriend tee and things like that, and Negative does have some things that are pretty similar, and I feel like the pricing is pretty comparable to Skims, and I feel like a lot of people are willing to pay that sort of money for Skims. So again, if you're looking for an alternative, I feel like Negative may be the place to go. So like I said, I'll let you guys know what I order, and then eventually I will share my thoughts once the order comes in. Obviously not in this video. I think this is gonna be the outfit. I'm trying to get myself to not change. This is an old Zara jacket that I got like 2 or 3 years ago. Super old. It's really not that old, but it's on the older side. This is a long sleeve from Reformation. These are the barrel jeans. I sized down to an extra small if you saw my haul from the last vlog. And then my tabbies. I love the brown and the green together. And I really am loving like this color story, but this outfit is so spring. And while it was really like a perfect spring day outside, it's really gloomy now. So I feel like this is not the right outfit for the day, but it's fine. I'm probably just gonna wear my black purse, or maybe this is also a black purse, but I'm thinking of wearing this one. I don't know. This feels very much like a cute bookstore outfit. Sunday is like after 12. I think it's 12:30. I've been having a very lazy Sunday today. Took an everything shower, washed my hair, and it's been in a towel for a couple of hours now because I just have not, I've just not wanted to blow dry it yet. But I need to do that soon because my brother and sister-in-law are gonna come over and their baby in, oh gosh, it's basically in 2 hours. So I need to do that soon. But I wanted to show you guys the 2 books that I picked up yesterday. I went in with the intention of getting I Who Have Never Known Men. I've been trying to find it for a couple of months from a bookstore, like in person. And my library doesn't have it. Anyways, they also didn't have it at Skylight, but I've been hearing a lot of people rave about this book, Martyr, so I got it to read it. I'm excited to read this, and then I also got this book of essays by James Baldwin called The Devil Finds Work. It is supposed to be his personal reflections on movies, so I thought that would be really interesting to kind of like examining the racial politics of a couple different movies. So I'm really excited to get into this and also just like have this in my collection. But I think I'm going to start with this, and this will be one of my books for April. Following Thursday, it's April 3rd. I am putting the finishing touches on this vlog, but I realized that I forgot to film an outro, and I often forget to film an outro, but I just wanted to say one more time, thank you for 5,000 subscribers, but also just like thank you guys for watching this vlog and for watching the vlogs week after week. If you do, even if you don't, just thank you for being here today. I really appreciate you guys so much. And if you did make it to this point in the vlog, because at the point that it's at right now, it's 45 minutes long and I just don't really see where I could cut. You made it to this point in the vlog. I know that it's a long one, so 1, thank you, and 2, I would love for you to let me know what is one thing you're most excited for this April, whether it's a goal or something you have planned, just like something that it is that you're looking forward to, even if it's just like less rainy days, more flowers, something like that. I'm personally looking forward to more time spent outdoors. Yes. Hopefully the weather is nice and clear for the rest of the month. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a like if you liked it. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.